Backs and lifting. Introduction. A back injury can cause painful and even permanent injuries. The most common classes of back injuries are soft tissue injuries involving the muscles or ligaments, and injuries to the spinal discs. Taking steps to protect your back will help prevent these slow-healing injuries and possibly even time off of work. Common causes of back injuries. Lifting materials that are too heavy or unstable. Lifting objects from awkward positions, such as when placing items overhead or lifting from the ground. Repetitive twisting, bending, reaching overhead, or lifting. Working for long periods in a bent or strained position. Slips, trips, or falls. Wearing tool belts that are too heavy. Lifting or doing any physical activity when you haven't warmed up your muscles. Prep work. Employees can prevent back injuries before even lifting a finger by: avoid lifting and bending unless it is necessary. Check to see if the item is too heavy for you to carry alone before lifting. Look around before you lift and make sure that the intended location is clear. Always get help if the load is too heavy for you to lift alone without straining. You may require a dolly or forklift when moving large objects. Push objects rather than pull them when moving just a few feet. Plan your move beforehand to make sure you have enough room to lift safely and the intended location for the item is clear. Proper lifting steps. Use a wide, balanced stance with one foot slightly ahead of the other and with your heels on the floor. Get as close to the load as possible. Use your palms, not just your fingers, to grasp the load. Tighten your stomach muscles as the lift begins. Keep your lower back in its normal arched position. Hold the item between your shoulders and your waist. Use proper body ergonomics at all times during the lift. This includes bending at your knees and keeping your back straight. Pivot to turn instead of twisting. Use extra caution when carrying items over slippery or uneven surfaces. Lower the load slowly, maintaining the curve in your lower back. Assisted lifts. The following objects are only to be used if your employer approves it and only for items which the manufacturer intended it to be used for. Always use lift assistance devices as they are intended to be used, or you may risk serious injury. Temporary handles or clamps, lifting straps, back braces or support belts. Conclusion. Lifting and carrying items is a common task throughout many industries and even outside of work. Make sure to follow all of the safe lifting guidelines and practice proper ergonomics every time you lift to prevent back pain and long-lasting injuries.